Okay, so where did
thought streaming?
Lucy's got a butterfly tattoo? Because I think
that was the first thing that came out that's legible. A lot of times, what I'll do is while I'm singing these words that make no sense, I'll record them, and then I'll go back and listen to what I was recording. And sometimes it's not even words; it's just sounds. And
like
yeah, you know, you know, and then out of that, I'll pick out, well, that sounded like butterfly tattoo. You know, that sounds cool. I like that line, so let's work with that. So somehow I came up with Lucy, you know, that being, I don't know where Lucy came from, but, you know, Lucy came out and it became her butterfly tattoo. And then from there I started working with that, you know. Where Boston came from, I don't know. That's just, you know, that's something that came out that I just decided to leave in there. But after the song finally started to take form, well, then it became about, you know, being a parent and watching your child grow up. You know, I had just had a child at the time, or close to the time.
Is this like a one-day song where you just, it's like that intense thing one day, or is it something that happened like bits and parts over time?
Well, like I said, for most of my songs come together right away, but then they go through a metamorphosis. So, you know, and this song has definitely gone through quite a bit. I'm not sure it's done yet. Actually, it might be transforming a little bit more before it actually gets printed. But yeah, I think it pretty much comes together right there in that feeling, in that moment. You know, you get that vibe. Now, that's not always true for
like the strums all came like the first time around, and so there's really been like, because I mean there's a difference between like the writing and the inspiration moment, and then like the editing where you like go through it later, and because what we're talking about is kind of editing, like moving this part over there, but it's still writing, editing. What, you know, what is it really?
Well, that's sometimes that's indeterminable, I think, because for instance, if I can come up, and you know how it is, you can come up with 3 chords, and those 3 chords never change for a whole song, you know. And that's all it is. It's the same 3 chords from start to finish. There may be a breakdown or something. You might change the melody, you know, within those 3 chords, but that's all it is. And once you've got those 3 chords, the song is finished. But at the same time, you might think that song is finished and then go, I just got a great, you know, chorus for this song. And now you change it and you put a chorus in, and now it's, you know, to me that's still developing the song. But, you know, I mean, to me, editing is when you start taking stuff out. As long as you're putting stuff in, you're still creating the song.
Well, it seems to me, from what I just see songwriters doing, is they tend to put more in and have enough for 2 songs sometimes.
And yeah, sometimes that's the way it works out.
So, the riffs and that all came from the. Show me the chords, like let's just see what the different progressions are. Because there's, Lucy got a butterfly tattoo, E minor, right? Then it walks
to
up
C,
to G,
to the G, and then back to the C.
And that's like that whole part. You know, just for what it's worth, I just perceive that as a hook right there. That sounds like the chorus, like you're starting with a chorus. You know, like the way the Beatles would just knock it off right on the chorus. Now, what's that? There's like the bridge. It seems kind of like a long bridge.
The bridge goes back to the E minor. And then to the, no, it actually goes to the A, and then to, let's see. What's it? Just got a butterfly tattoo. Oh yeah. That's a pre-chorus, or?
Yeah, I think that.
Now it's a chorus, but it used to be like a pre-chorus. That just goes the A to the G to the D. You know, it alternates, actually. Sometimes it goes to the D, sometimes it doesn't. It alternates on that. And then the bridge, was that what you were asking me about? Or
well, you know what? I'm actually thinking about something else right now, because I tripped on to something else, because I'm thinking about another song that you've got. It's, and I know this isn't a brand new song, but it's one of your songs that I love the most. And it's also another story song, Popsicle Stick Captain.
Oh yeah, Popsicle Stick.
So ruminate on that for a second.
That's my ruminating pose.
Yeah, okay. And so, Mark Prudeaux, Popsicle Stick Captain.
Made myself a boat to sail in the rain. Trying to imagine I'm a kid again. launched it in the gutter of my street and watched to see adventures that it might mean. Popsicle stick captain, where are you going? Which way? Where is it? How's that one go? Popsicle stick captain to the A, where are you going? And which way is the styrofoam cup sail blowing? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Ah, yeah, where you going? Old popsicle stick, he's manning the helm. He's a fearless sailor, and this is his realm. With his eyes on the horizon, he steadies his course, and of course, he dreams about a cute little twig back and forth. Popsicle stick captain, where are you going? And which way is your styrofoam cup sail blowing? Oh, where you going? Oh, where you going? Where you going? Yeah, 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 where you going? Oh, cross the waves to the boulevard and crush beneath the tires of the car. My ship has sailed into a sea of disaster. Now where's the happy ever after? Old popsicle stick washes up on the beach with all the other garbage rinsed off the street. There's a cute little twig that's just laying there too, and the skies are clear and they're sunny and the sea is blue.
Wonderful, thank you. Mark Prudeaux. Okay, where does this go?
There you go.
It's like just playing a D string and then you have this?
Yep.
Okay, what chord is that?
Couldn't tell you. I knew you were going to ask me one of those I couldn't tell you questions too.
So where did it come from? You just like start putting your fingers here and there and seeing what happens?
Basically, you know, I'm not really a trained musician, so you know, most of the things that I do, most of the way I write is by ear and by feeling, you know. So yeah, I'll pick up the guitar, I'll start messing around with something, and I'll say, hey, that sounds good. Let's work with that for a while.
So what are you doing? I mean, just kind of like you're just noodling and just seeing how the string sounds and.
That's it. You know, I'm going up, you know, up high on the neck, you know. That sounds good, so I'll slide it down a step.
Kind of like, gee, what would that sound like? And maybe it sounds
Exactly.
good. Okay. And the melody just starts to kind of flow on top.